6-9 offsuit.
A five-handed game. Not a bad hand to see a flop with, but he's going to fold.
Now over to Tom on the button. He's got ace-8 offsuit from the Copeg Cards hole cam, and he will raise. Are they going in the middle again, Fred?
90.
Apparently not. He's just going to make it 90 to go. With Tom's stack size, I would have liked to have seen him get all in the middle right there.
And now here is Chris Brand. He is second shortest in chips, and he has king-queen offsuit, and he's going to elect to call out of the small blind.
Wow, just a call from Chris. Two short stacks going at it, Chris. I don't like the weak raise from Tom. I certainly don't like the flat call from Chris. And now a weak holding like 6-8 offsuit for Leon is totally priced in to see this flop.
And Leon obviously has these two covered. Tom is the short stack, Chris just barely above him. So we're three-way to the flop, which is king 4-10.
Two hearts on the board. Chris just checks, trying to set a trap here.
He did pair his king. Leon with nothing will check. And now over to Tom, who started all this with the raise will check. Here comes the turn. It's another king. It's now trip kings for Chris.
And Chris checks again, just hoping someone's going to bet.
Leon checks over to Tom.
I think that one's better. Got to play find the king.
That's 100.
All in. There it is.
Tom bet 100,000. Chris quickly came over the top and went all in. Tom has found the king. Chris had one, and Fred, I think Chris a little too quick there. Why not deliberate and make Tom make a decision for the rest of his chips instead of just quickly pushing him in?
Well, I don't think it mattered either way. Tom wasn't calling anything. But I think the real story here is, why did Tom bleed out with 100,000 in chips to find the king?
When we come back, we'll continue to divvy up this nearly million. Well, Fred, blinds are 15 and 30,000, and whether it's in the poker room, at the craps table, or even with the great entertainment here, never a shortage of fun things to do at Majestic Stars.
The craps tables especially. I've never seen a grown man cry like that.
I don't want to talk about it, Fred. All right, Leon is pumping it up. The first hand really he's voluntarily gotten involved with. He's got queen 3 of spades. He makes it 100,000.
And he runs into Jason's favorite hand, ace-6, a.k.a. the banana.
Seriously, that's the third time now he's had this at the final table.
Well, it must be nice to get your favorite hand 3 times that you win with.
Yeah, but why not have your favorite hand be aces? Then you'd have aces every time. He elects to fold here on the button with the banana.
Well, Leon has been pretty quiet at this final table so far, so you got to respect a raise from him, even if it is out of position with a weak hand.
All right, so Tom now with the decision, queen 10 offsuit.
Now, we saw Tom fold queen jack earlier to a raise, but he's a lot shorter now than he was then. Let's see if he chooses this to be his time to get in the middle.
I think it's very close right now, Leon. I'll go all in. I know you have to fold.
Yeah, I call.
Leon is not going to be folding. It was only about 30 or 40 more thousand for Leon to make the call. And Tom will go to the flop ahead in this hand against Leon. Tom looking to double up and stay alive.
Well, Tom likes what he sees here. He is dominating Leon's queen tray.
I knew we had one face card, and I just hoped it wasn't a king.
I don't know why I didn't make it 300 on the
143.
Good luck, fellas.
All right, here comes the flop for Tom Stambaugh's life at the final table.
There you
You
go.
made the right read. That's all I can do. Leon, very good luck. Okay.
Here we go. The flop is ace, jack, jack. And Fred, why did Jason fold the banana?
Well, he says it always wins. So far, it's standing true now.
The turn is a 7. Tom is still alive.
Leon down to just 3 outs, looking for a 3 on the river to knock Tom Stambaugh out.
Oh, and there it is.
That is just sick.
My gosh.
Why does it always come on the river?
Oh,
Tough one there, my friend.
It's all right. It's all right.
oh, it hurts.
And with class, Tom Stambaugh takes the beat, picks up the pictures of the kids,
Good luck.
and shakes everybody's hands.
Good luck. Good luck.
So the second trip to an HPT final table ends in 5th place for teacher Tom Stambaugh and leaves with over $45,000 in cash.
And it's a little bit bittersweet. I was rooting for Tom Stambaugh tonight, but not a bad showing considering he free-rolled into this event via the Heartland Poker League.
He's standing by right now with Danielle.
Tom, you free rolled into the tournament. You came in short stacked, unfortunate on the river.
That's tough. That's poker. I'm used to it on these final tables. I think Greg's hexing me or something. But no, I really appreciate the Heartland Poker League for getting me here, the guys on Heartland Poker Tour, and the casino here, Majestic. Just a bunch of great people. It really is. They give guys like us a time to have a good time, and I really appreciate it for the casino. It's such a well-run operation. Everything is.
Well, Freddie, another elimination now leaves us with just 4 players here at our final table, and that means 3 players will be walking away without a championship. They'll sure get some money, but everyone wants the HPT championship and wants to walk away number 1.
And that race for number 1 getting tighter. Jason still our chip leader at 1.7 million. Leon just 50,000 behind him. And Rich and Chris are 2 short stacks, a double up away from becoming chip leader.
Well, Fred, as we look at the payouts, Tom just collected 45,000. Next person to leave gets 11,000 more at 56, and then it really starts going up. Third place pays 74,000 all the way to the top prize at 233,000 in cash.
Yeah, these players are already making more money than they ever have in poker. But they're also on the bubble, if you will, to the really big money.
You're right. Leon's raising again. Queen 10 of diamonds this time.
Well, now Leon just had to show the Queen 3 of spades the last time he raised here.
90 more, 120 total. Call.
Jason going to call with his small pair, hoping to set up on the flop, obviously. And let's see who can outplay who post-flop, Chris.
Well, these are the 2 chip leaders going head-to-head. The flop is 10-4-4.
Well, Leon hits the 10.
He's first to act.
240.
He bets 240,000, Fred.
And if Jason doesn't buy it, he could end up losing a lot of money here. He's now just drawing to 2 outs. And he smartly lets it go. Boy, this kid is zigging and zagging in all the right places.
And Fred, Leon is going to win this hand, and Leon has a very appropriate name here aboard the Majestic Star.
They call me Sailor because I can ride the waves. I take the waves up and down the beach, take it even killer. It don't bother me one way or the other. I can play a short stack, big stack. Let's do it. That's the way I play it. I play the player pretty much and play their stack size, play a lot of different things. So we'll see how the game plays before I make a decision. I don't try to make a game plan ahead of time. We play it the way it goes. All the tournaments I've played throughout the country, most of them are won by the younger, aggressive players. I don't think too many of them are very more aggressive than I am, so I am game. Let's do it. That's all I got to say.
Well, he came to gamble, Chris, and he is not afraid of these young guns.
You know, you got to watch out for some of these players like Leon. You know, they're very unassuming. They kind of sit there. And Fred, even with those blinds, the short stacks a double up away from being the chip leader, there really is no pressure on anybody at this point. Still plenty of room for play.
160 total.
Queen 10 offsuit. Queen 10 again for Leon. He makes it 160. Pocket jacks now for Jason.
What will Jason do with the fish hooks after facing a raise from Leon?
360 total.
Well, that's what he's going to do. He's going to pump it up to 360 total for Leon to see a flop.
200,000 more for Leon to call with Queen 10 offsuit. Jason successfully isolates against Leon. And Chris, if you're Leon, do you see a flop now?
Well, Fred, he does make the call. I don't know why you would want to. I guess you got to figure that you've got over 100,000 already invested. Let's see the flop and hopefully get away from it or hit it big on the flop.
Come on, man. You know that's Chris Hansen poker, and he should have let it go. He's out of position.
You're probably right. Flop is deuce ace-7 with 2 diamonds.
Well, that's a swing and a miss for Leon. Does not continuation bet this on an ace-high board. Boy, a bet from Leon here might have gotten Jason off of this. Let's see if Jason smells the weakness and pounces.
330.
And he does. He bets 330,000.
And that is going to lock Leon up. Woo. Kids, if you're watching at home, this is not the way to play a hand of poker out of position.
Well, Fred, it's also the two big stacks at the table going against each other. Leon doesn't want to start slipping and watch that chip lead get even bigger for Jason.
But he called 200,000 out of position with queen 10 offsuit.